Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're going to do a little get ready with me using all the products in my basket from this past Makeup Basket Monday series. That was like a tongue twister for some reason there. So anyway, we're going to start using all the products. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. This stuff, I've tried this several times this week and it's very, very hydrating and it gives a little bit of a glow. So I love it. I love the way it works. My dry skin just eats this stuff up. It's like, heck yeah, give it to me, give it to me. So I really do enjoy this. Do you see the luminosity it's giving to my skin already? I mean, that's crazy. It's not super hydrating though. I think it's more just like a luminosity than anything else, which that can be helpful if you do have dry skin because being luminous helps just so you don't look so dry. So it's kind of like an optical illusion. So now it's on. Put it all over. I do have a couple monsters on my face right now that have decided to appear. Not sure why. I guess because Shark Week did happen. So yay, hooray. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm using the Stila, what is this called? This is the Stila Stay All Day Cover Powder Finish Foundation Cream and Concealer. So this is like a 2-in-1 type of deal here. You get your foundation on this end right here. So there's your foundation, and then at the top of it you do get your concealer. So the concealer's right at the tip. The foundation, first of all, I really like the way it looks. However, it's not a perfect color match, so it's a little pink on me for some reason. And I got it in the shade Beige 4, so I thought beige meant more like a yellow undertone, but I think I was wrong. So it looks a little pink on me, so I'm just going to swipe this all over. It's a stick type of foundation. I need to twist it up just a little bit more. So I'm just going to stick it all over, and then I'm going to blend it in with a blender. With the Real Techniques Diamond Sponge. This sponge is actually really, really soft. If you haven't tried this yet, it's super duper soft. I love the way how soft it is. But the tip is a little flimsy. I did notice that the tip is a little flimsy, but it's nothing you can't work with. So I'm just going to blend this all in. I like how quick it blends in because this bottom side is really large. So you can do your blending a lot faster than with a beauty blender. So I am rather enjoying this. So I'm just going to try to get into all the little cracks and crannies here. My little English muffin face. Cracks and crannies. So I'm just putting that on. But do you see the foundation is a little bit pink on me? Do you see like I'm a more yellow and this is a little bit more pink? So it's not that I don't like the way that the foundation wears. Like it feels really nice on the skin. And like throughout the day, it kind of looks like a satin type of look on my skin. It doesn't look drying or anything. So I like that. But the problem is I feel like it's just not my color. So I may have to go get me another color, or I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. When it's too pink, what do you do? When your foundation is more pink than it needs to be a little bit more yellow. I don't know how to fix it when it's like that. I know how to fix it when it's too light or too dark. But when it's too pink, I don't have any idea how to fix that. So if you guys know, well, let me know. So there we go. So there is one layer of that foundation. Do you see it's got pretty good coverage, and it actually looks pretty decent on the skin. I think it makes your skin look very nice. It's not, like I said, I think it's more of like a satin type of finish. I don't think it's like a matte or a demi matte or anything like that. I think it's more of just a satin, and like to touch it, you can definitely feel it onto your skin, but like wearing it on your skin, it feels like you're wearing nothing on your skin. So I really like the way this looks. I am enjoying it. Just needs a different color. So I'm only going to do one layer for like all over, and then I'm going to go back in and just do a little touch up where I do have the discoloration going on. Just going to do a little bit right here. I have my melasma on my upper lip, so I'm going to put a little bit more there. And then I'm going to go in with the sponge again and just pat that in. Pat, pat, pat. My little monster is not getting covered up there. He's like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying. So thankful for you, little monster. So we've had a pretty good week this week. Did you guys see the solar eclipse? We were able to get a little sneak peek of it. It wasn't anything like crazy or anything, but it looked pretty, so I liked it. Now I'm going to go in and conceal my eyes, not conceal. I'm going to put some primer on my eyelids. And the primer I'm going to use is the Kat Von D. This is the High Voltage Eye Primer. This is to prime and correct. I really, really love this. I love the way it works. You only need a teeny tiny little bit. So I'm just going to use like that much, just a tiny little bit. You don't need a whole lot at all because it's going to do an excellent job. So I'm going to rub it between both of my fingers so I can put it on my eyelids. Do you see? Now this is more yellow and my foundation is more pink. So the yellow actually matches my actual skin tone better than the foundation does, but we're going to get this to all work. No worries. No worries. So now I'm going to go in with the tip of the sponge. I'm just going to blend that onto my eyelid a little bit better. I like to do it this way with a primer that's a little bit more thicker. I think it just gives it the best consistency onto your eyelid. So there that is. All blended. I even put it under a little bit. Why not? Now I'm going to go in with my, this is my like a Z palette. This is the Makeup Forever one. And I have all of my Makeup Geek products in here. So here's all the Makeup Geek products. So I have all of my shadows over here. And then here's all the blushes. I'm going to swatch all of these out for you guys on Monday when I do my final thoughts on these products. But for today, we're just going to do a get ready with me. So I'm going to go into, I'm going to pick the shades up so I can tell you what shades I'm using because otherwise I don't know. I'm going to go into Beaches and Cream. And I'm going to use that to set my eyelids. And I'm going to use this big Tarte fluffy brush. I think this is actually a concealer brush. But you don't have to use it like that. You can use it however you want to. It's a great thing about makeup and makeup brushes. Just because it's labeled as one thing doesn't mean you have to use it that way. So I'm just setting everything down. Now with these shadows, I really don't think you have to use a primer. But I just like to because it helps to get rid of that discoloration because I have some discoloration around my eyelids and I like anything that's going to help kind of diminish that. I don't really like showing off my discolored eyelids. Now I'm going to go in, I don't have a brown one to use as a transition, so I'm going to go into this. This is a bronzer and this is in the shade Complicated. It's a cool medium bronzer. I'm going to go into with this onto my Tarte Tarte brush. This is like the one that's like twisted. I really like this brush. So I'm going to go in with this and just put it on there, tap off a little bit, and I'm going to start building up a crease on here. Start building up a crease. That's the other great thing about like when you build a palette like this where you put everything into a Z palette, you can use things however you want to. If you want to use them as eyeshadows, go for it. It's all right there, so why not? I like using bronzers as eyeshadows anyway. I think they usually turn out looking very beautiful. So there that is on the first eyelid. Do you see how good that blends out? I'm going to go in again for the other eye. And I'm going to blend it up in here. I'm kind of being a little bit sloppy with it because honestly I don't care because I want to be able to open my eyes and be able to see this up into the crease. So I'm being a little bit sloppy. I'm just going in with circular motions and then windshield wiper, circular and windshield wiper. Just doing back and forth. I'm going to get a little bit more on my brush and build it more on the outer portion. Then take it in. Just keep doing it. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. And like Jen says, up in the crease. I used to love when I do watch her Periscope get ready with me's, and Jen would say that. It was just really funny. I love her, watching her get ready because she's really good at makeup. Even though she doesn't think she is, I think she's very, very good at makeup. I'm like, dang girl. If you think you're bad at makeup, you don't want me to do your makeup. I'm not very good at it at all. Okay, so now I'm done with the crease work and I'll probably do a little bit more blending just because you can never blend. Well, yes, you can blend too much. That's a lie. You can blend too much. If you overblend certain shadows, then you can blend them completely away and then you're like, did I even do anything? So now I'm going to go in with the little pans here. And let's see, I'm going to do this blue here. This is called the Boo Berry. I'm going to use that on my Glamour dolls. This is the Whales one. Sperm Whale, I think it's called. It's funny. So I'm just going to put this in the outer portion of my eyelid. And I'm barely putting it there because this is pretty pigmented. So I just want a little bit of blue there. And then bring it up a little bit. You can always go back in, but it's harder to take away than it is to build up. So I always just go in very light-handed with a color that you know has a lot of color payoff. Go in very light with a very light hand. And then I'm going to go back into it again and go into the other side. And we're just going to keep blending it and bringing it in and bringing it up. Bring, bring, bring. So we have no school again next week. Go figure. They just started school and then they get an entire week off of school. So my son's gonna be home, so that'll be nice to have him home again. But I'm like, I don't understand why they started school so early. They started school this year like, I don't know, like 3 weeks early. And then now they're giving him a week off, which makes absolutely no sense to me. But whatever, what do I know? What do I know? Other than you're gonna confuse the crap out of these kids, getting them in school for almost 3 weeks and then take them out for a week. That makes sense. Okay, anyway, I just think that's interesting. Now I'm gonna go in with this green shade right here. This is the shade Fuji. Well, I had it backwards, I'll show you the back of the pan. Fuji, so there's Fuji. I'm gonna go in with that on the same brush I just wiped it off. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that right here. Take that back to the blue. I'm putting it in the center and taking it back to the blue. But again, I'm going in very, very light-handed. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I really, half the time when I do these eye looks, I have no idea what I wanna create. I just kind of sit down and start just flying by the seat of my pants and then hope that it turns out okay. And sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. And that's okay. So now I'm going to go in with a flat brush. Did I grab a flat brush? Nope. So we're gonna go in with a pencil brush because this works too. Forgot to grab a flat brush, so I'm gonna go in. I could use my finger too, but this one's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go in with Shimma Shimma, and I'm going to put that in the inner portion of my eyelid. And just bring it up a little bit above the green. And then do the same thing on the other side. Do you see how these colors, you can really blend them and make them look really good on the eyes, and yet they don't like muddle together? So like, I really like the way that they look. I think it looks really beautiful. I love how easy these are to work with. Really love Makeup Geek. I need to just invest into some more Makeup Geek because Makeup Geek just makes me happy. I mean, and it's cruelty free, so that's always a great thing. So that is it for the eyes for now. And I'm not going to put liner on today. I'm just going to put lashes on, not false lashes. No, your girl can't do those. So I'm going to curl my lashes. I got this little Jessie's Girl eyelash curler I picked up, and it's actually pretty good. I'm not unhappy with it whatsoever. So I really like this little eyelash curler. I did pick up something else from Jessie's Girl, but you're going to see that in my Friday favorites in a fail. So you will see that there. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes quick. I'm just gonna pump it up. I do it like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 times. And then I go into the other side and pump it up. Just don't accidentally pull away while you're still pumping. Because believe me, that hurts really bad. And don't pull on your eyelid either if you wear contacts. Like, because if you pull on your eyelid a little bit, you kind of loosen where your contact is. I've done that a couple times. That's not so cool either. Now I'm going to go in and conceal under my eyes because I'm pretty much done with my eyes except for my mascara and the under portion. And I usually like to do I do this first? Yes, I do this first. I'm trying to think, what do I do? That's pretty bad. I don't even know. This is the Wet n Wild concealer. This one's pretty brightening for me because it's definitely a lot lighter than my skin tone, but it works for that brightening effect. So if you want to brighten your under eyes, get something a little bit lighter than what you are, and that will definitely brighten your under eyes. This is a pretty good concealer. I think it's not my favorite, to be honest with you, but it's not terrible. I think my favorite, of course, still is the Urban Decay. I don't know, that one just works so well for me. And then the NARS, but NARS is not cruelty free, so once I use up any of my NARS products, I will not be repurchasing those. cruelty free from here out, because I'm not hurting the little critters anymore. But I'm not going to get rid of anything that I have just because it is not cruelty free, because I've already spent the money on it and the animals have already suffered to make the products that I spent my money on. So I'm not going to throw them away or do anything like that. But if it's something I know I'm not going to use, then I'll definitely get rid of it. But other than that, I'm not going to just start tossing makeup just because of changing the way that I'm going to start purchasing makeup. Now I'm going to go in with this is the It Cosmetics Baba Pores Pressed. I'm going to go in with that with the Real Techniques little sponge and just tap this under my eyes a little bit. Do you see the tip, how like it's very wiggly? But it doesn't affect it too much in my opinion. I think it still works good. It helps you to get way up into there, so you're able to get further into the areas that you normally aren't able to get, which is really nice. Okay, so that's set. Ready, set, ready, set. And now we're gonna finish up my eye look by doing mascara. So I'm going to use my, where's it at? Here it is. My It Cosmetics. This is I have been using the Cargo, the lash activator. I have been using that, but I use that at nighttime. I don't know when you're supposed to use it. I accidentally threw the box away, so I'm gonna have to look it up. I've been using it at nighttime before I go to bed. It's kind of like a skincare ritual. So I'm going to use the It Cosmetics. This is the Superhero Mascara. I love this mascara. This is so good. So now I'm just going to put it on my lashes. Try to wiggle it up. I'm trying my best not to be so crazy with my lash application anymore. I'm trying really hard, guys. But you guys know, once you have a habit, it's hard to break it. And my habit is that I suck at lashes. So I seem to stop doing it sometimes. Sometimes I can really force myself to like do it a different way. And other times, nope, it doesn't work at all. So it just all depends. I think this mascara little sample is starting to dry out. I need to go ahead and toss this one into the empties bin. See, I'm trying, guys. I am trying. I don't want liner on today because I really want to focus on the shadows that I put on, because I really like the way that the colors go together. Oops, where am I going? Wrong eye. I like the way that oh, see, there we go. There goes my bad habit again. Blinking with the wand. I told you guys, I suck at it. I am just terrible at it. And I'm going to dip my wand back in and get a little bit more on, because this mascara definitely can make your lashes look a lot better than what it's doing right now. Right now it's just not impressing me too much. That don't impress me much. Okay. So I'm going to put it on again. Try to hold my face still. Hold your eyes still. Gotta hold your lips right. Who used to say that? Like, I think it was one of my uncles or something used to tell me that. You ain't holding your lips right. And I'm like, what the heck does that even mean? I don't even know what that even means. Okay. And there goes the crazy mascara application again. Alright, so there, it's on. Good enough. We're not going to fiddle-faddle with it too much. I did get it on my lid just a little bit on this side. So I'll go in and clean that up once it's completely dry. For now, we're going to go ahead and do some highlight. But that highlight though, so we're going to do the Golden Flower Crown. I'm going to use that as my highlight for today. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to use the Sweetest Bling. Really like this color right here. It's so pretty. So I'm going to use the Sweetest Bling as my highlight for today, and I'm using my e.l.f. This is the highlighting brush from e.l.f. I'm just going to tap in here. You don't really need a whole lot. You can just tap and swirl a little bit and then apply it onto your cheeks. And maybe you might want to hold onto your brush. Maybe you don't want to hold it down as far as I was doing it, but you just apply it on and it gives you just a very light highlight. It's nothing dramatic, and if you want more dramatic, you can go into it and dig into it a little bit more. You can dig, 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 and then look. Look at that. But look at that though. Looking pretty good. Looking kind of bombastic. Is that how it is pronounced? I don't even know. Now I'm going to finish up my under eyes. So I'm going to go back into my little palette thing here, and I'm going to dip into, whoops, I don't think I want a blush brush to do my eyeballs with. That might not work out so well. Now I'm going to, let's see, what color should we put under? Let's be a little bit adventurous. We've got green and blue. Let's do purple. Let's just be crazy. Let's go crazy. I'm like singing all kinds of crazy songs today. I think I must be, they must be all stuck in my head. So we're gonna go with this purple. I'll have to tell you what color it is here in a second. I forgot to pull the pan out so I could tell you what color it is. So I'm just gonna lightly put that under my eyes. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of blue with it too. Just because purple close to your eye like this can kinda, if it's a light purple like this, it's almost, because it's got a little bit of, because purple's made with like pink or red or whatever. So you wanna make sure you get that out. So that you wanna get it away from your eye so that it doesn't make you look sick. So I'm going with the blue. A little bit of the blue here. I'm just gonna put that there at the base end of it. And then I'm going to use my blush, and I'm going to use the purple one, guys. I'm going to use the purple blush on my, this is a Too Faced brush. Look how pretty this is. It's so pretty. I love the way it looks. It's such a gorgeous color. I love this color. I love purple blushes. Purple blushes just make me very happy. Now the only thing we have left today is to do our lips. And for lips, I'm going to use my NYX Butter Gloss. You hear the dogs barking? My husband just got home. And I'm going to use this. There we go. And that is today's look. So we are completely finished. You have to let me know what you guys think of it. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. It looks very colorful. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think of all the products we played with today. Let me know if you've tried anything from the product lines that we've tried today, like Makeup Geek. If you've tried that Stila foundation and did it match you too, or did it be a little, was it a little pink on you? Need to clean up my eyelid, but I'll do that afterwards. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.